Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform for it to plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, don't best believe it's gonna come with devils.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to...
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. What's goody, y'all? What's goody in your city, baby? Everything good over here on my block. Everything is great, okay? So just go on and stay away. Just go on and stay away, baby. Just go on and stay away. I was trying to play the tribute video for the 2-week. Is this it? I think this is it. I don't know. I think this is it. For the 2-week spotlight. So let's see if this is it.
We had our memory.
No, that's not it. I know I had it. It was playing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can re-download it. Cause I had it. Y'all know we gotta do our 2-week spotlights. Oh, I know what it was. It was too much to play. That's what it was. It was too long. So I had to go under a different file. So let me go ahead, because y'all know we got to play it. We got to play it. That's what we do. That's what we do over here. So our 2-week spotlight, y'all, is the Ellington brother and sister, Jasmine Ellington and Michael Ellington Jr. 2-week spotlight. If you would like to watch the show that the family came on to tell their loved one story, I suggest you go see it. Okay, I really suggest you go see it. Because when I tell you this family wasn't playing no games, the mama ended up getting shot. Shout out to Tanika. I love you, girl. This took place in Memphis, so make sure you go check it out. We finna go ahead and get into the tribute video. We gotta play it. We gotta play it on every show for 2 weeks, unless we got a family. So here we go.
Had our memories. We had our time together. It's hard that I can't see you now. See you face to face. But I know you in the sky looking down. But it's still hard to tell. That you're not here physically. Yeah, it gets emotional sometimes. Yeah, it gets hard because you're not here. miss you down here. I wish I had one more chance to see your face and hold you and never let you go. I love you forever. You always in my heart, and I can't let go of the memories we had until I see your face again. I see your face again. Oh, oh, oh. Until I see your face again. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let me take it down. Let me take it down. All right, you guys. That is our 2 week tribute. 2 week tribute video. Shout out to the Ellington family. And thank you. Thank you to the Ellington family for trusting me with their children's story. They were adults, but they will always be their baby. Okay. So let's go ahead, y'all. Let's get started with this show. Y'all already know I can't go no further, baby, without my homie, my sister by another mister. Miss Charlotte, baby. Hey.
Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Girl, good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Trying to be at least,
You look beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Just thank you. It's good enough.
Okay. I'll take it.
It's so crazy.
I'll take it. What's been going on in your world? What's going on?
Girl, everything. It's always going on. Something going on in my world. Every time, every day, every minute on the minute, hour on the hour.
Okay.
But I'm always thankful that God allowed me to even face some of the challenges that I go through. So
Man.
I'm thankful. But on the other end, I'm always good though.
Okay, goody. Okay, goody.
Look, so I am super excited to announce that I will be going in studio starting this Saturday, baby.
Okay,
This
okay.
Saturday will be the very first time. And I'm excited. I'm truly excited. It's going to be each and every Saturday. You guys will see Charlotte there sometimes too. But hopefully, when we have the families in the studio, that will be the day that you would definitely see her on those Saturdays. Charlotte, have you ever been in studio before?
Never, of course not. I've never done this until I approached you and whisked myself upon you, like just accosted you out of nowhere at the Sam's. Yeah.
You're so funny. You're so funny. Well, baby, when I tell you it is an experience, it is an experience. This is my third go round. First time I was at Hits 92.3.
Okay.
Second time I was in my own studio, and now this is the third time with Caribbean Life TV and Caribbean Life Radio. So I'm very excited. My very first, there you go. My very first guest is Rafani McCoy. She is
Okay.
coming in to do an interview. Her business is called Planet Earth 404. She a chef, y'all. She is a chef. Yes, she's a chef. So we're gonna hear all about what it is about chef and why she like it and all that good stuff. And also some of the other stuff that she does just as well. She got a lot going on. So I cannot wait for y'all to meet Miss Rafani.
I'm so
Yes.
proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Girl, thank you. I sure appreciate it. But no, I'm just doing what I love to do. And that's the best thing out of all of this. I'm doing what I love to do. I am doing what God put me on assignment to do. And being that He put me on this assignment, the doors just keep opening up more and more and more and more. So I am just thankful to Him. I always gotta say I'm thankful to my parents because my parents they helped me tremendously. They helped me tremendously with my kids and everything because baby, on Saturdays, they can't be in the studio. They can't be in the studio. They gonna distract me. They gonna distract me. So, but again, this Saturday, y'all, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time is from 1 to 2. So please, please, please make sure y'all tune in. Okay, I will be streaming live still from my platforms, but I will be, letting y'all know about the Caribbean radio side and the TV side. So if y'all want to jump over there to that side, it is so fine with me. You know what I'm saying? It is so fine with me. So, all right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started with this show. It was one other flyer that I wanted to show y'all, but I don't see it. So maybe I'll think about it and then I'll come up with it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Baby, we nominated. Don't forget. We have been nominated. They're going to start that picture up there too. and Jason, because baby, this was from 2025 that we was nominated. So with that being said, all of us was on the platform in 2025. Please, 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 y'all go out and vote. Go to yoatlraps with the s.com. Go to vote page. I'm sorry, just go to page 1. You'll see it at the top. Please go and vote for Peachy Tea Time. Okay, we definitely want to make sure that we could bring this home this year. We've been nominated 3 times and we've won 1 time. So please, please, please go out, vote so that we can go ahead and bring it home, baby. We can bring it home.
Definitely.
Exactly, girl. So, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with this show. We're going to start off with this clip, baby. Charlotte,
Yes.
baby.
What you got for me? What you got?
I said, you know what? Usually I try to save some of those clips to like the middle or towards the end. But this time, yeah, this hat is like really, really tight on my head. So I had to loosen it up. It's making my head hurt. Jesus.
Get it right.
I had to get it right. In a minute I'm gonna be hot. So y'all gonna see me pull my fan out because I got this wig on and everything and the hat on top of it and a hoodie with a t-shirt up under. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. But anyways, Charlotte,
yes,
what we finna talk about tonight?
What we got going on? What is happening?
A fight. We're not gonna see the fight.
Okay.
But remember back in the day, parents used to say, if you lose, I'm gonna take you back out there and you're gonna fight again and you better win this time. I don't know why that came to my mind when I saw this. Did the mama tell the daughter to go out there and fight? No. But the mother was there. She told the mother that she was going outside to fight.
Okay.
So
and the mama
I guess
came?
that's why it came to my mind. It didn't end well, Charlotte.
Oh.
It didn't end well at all. So let's go ahead and get started because I know you as a counselor at a school, this just not going to sit well with you. So here we go.
A fight leads to the deadly shooting of a young single mother in San Bernardino. Tonight, that 19-year-old woman's mother is speaking to CBS LA's Joy Benedict about how her daughter's dreams died along with her that night.
A small memorial lines the driveway of this home in San Bernardino, a reminder of a teenager killed. But for her mother, she doesn't need reminding.
She was everything to me. That's my child, my firstborn. She made me a mother.
Tasha Montgomery was home Sunday afternoon when her daughter went outside to argue with a friend. The argument turned into a fistfight. And Montgomery says when her daughter Nyla was walking back into the house, someone shot her in the back.
My baby come running into my arms saying, "Mom," with blood coming out her mouth.
Police say the shooting happened on West Concord Street, and there were several other young people present at the time. And although this mom doesn't know what the argument was about, she wishes they all could have just let it go.
Just because somebody says something to you don't mean that you have to react on that. Y'all did that. Y'all didn't care how I was going to feel. You didn't think about her baby. You think about nobody. It was selfish.
Nyla Montgomery was only 19 years old, a teenage mom to a 3-year-old girl named Junie. She had dropped out of high school but had gone back hoping for a better life for herself and her daughter, dreams that also died that day. And as this mother now has to do the impossible and bury her child, she hopes a lesson is learned and her daughter isn't forgotten.
Prayers is good because anything else, I don't need that because all that stuff is temporary. People pass away, they here, and then after funerals and all that goes away. She had a long life to live. Nyla supposed to bury me. I'm not supposed to bury her.
The San Bernardino Police Department says this shooting remains under investigation, and right now they're looking for any witnesses who may have seen something to come forward. Joy Benedict, CBS LA.
I ain't playing with y'all tonight. I'm not playing with y'all tonight. Yeah, that's how we getting started. That's exactly how we getting started.
And again, I just experienced something even in the classroom yesterday, and I had to come home and just go to bed. It was just a rough, like sometimes it can just, and the kids weren't cursing at me, but just the way that they talk to each other, the way they respond to each other, the way that we can't walk away from stuff, the way that, and and 9 times out of 10, but just the conversation even after it was over, because we were talking about being self-aware, and I was trying to bring it back after things had gotten settled down. But it was, well, my mama act like that, and da-da-da-da-da, and my mama cussing, and what do you say when those are your examples of how you're supposed to interact with people or go about solving your issues and your problems, because that's what the people around you do, the grown folks around you do all the time. And it's got to stop. And it starts with us. The grown people got to stop doing it first and foremost.
I agree. What do you say to some of those kids at school that you know for a fact that they mama ain't gonna do nothing at all, and they know it? You see what I'm saying? Like, they be like, call my mom if you call her. I don't care about you calling my mama.
Having a conversation, just trying to talk and have different conversations all the time, just constantly having conversations, trying to win them over, trying to show them differently, trying to not react when they react, even though in my spirit I be wanting to, and I have to tell them I want to pop off too when you popping off at me, but I can't. That's not right because I'm an adult. I have to, kind of make them see. And even when I am wrong, because there are times, but I have to go back and apologize. I don't have a problem with apologizing when I'm in the wrong. Now, I mean what I say, but I shouldn't have said it how I said it.
Exactly. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what Pooley's doing with my phone right now. So, this is so unfortunate. I couldn't imagine my child coming through the door and that's it. Leaving out the door to go fight, but come back in saying mama, and then you should fall over and you just gone. My heart goes out to her mom. You know what I'm saying? My heart really goes out to her.
Most definitely.
But we all have to be mindful. These folks ain't playing nowadays. She went out there. She did what she said she was going to do.
Apparently. Yeah.
But when
apparently she won.
Back, and apparently she must have won. But on her way coming back to that door, somebody else said, you got to go now. And it's so unfortunate.
The same people she was fighting. It was somebody in the group. Whoever it was
Exactly.
might not have been the person she was fighting, but somebody in the group. So
Exactly. I definitely hope they find them. I definitely hope they arrest them. And I'm sorry, but you got to be gone. You the one that decided to do this. The fight was over. That means they could have lived. She could have lived the fight again and
okay.
again and
Or
again
to,
and again.
well, to raise her baby, just to
Or
accomplish
to
some
raise a
things in
baby.
life.
Sorry,
Yes,
y'all.
to
Yes, that's the
accomplish
most
some.
important thing to raise a baby. But I was just, it is, that is the most important thing. But I'm just saying, just as we're
Yeah.
talking about fighting, you know what I'm saying, versus gun violence. She
Well,
could
and
have
it seems
lived the
as though
fight
she was
again.
trying to change her life too, because they said she went back to school. She was trying to get some
Hmm.
things together, and it's such a difficult time. People think that you can just walk away from certain things, but I have to explain. It's like anything. It's a habit. Your environment is your habit. It's what you accustomed to. It's what you know, and so you easily drawn back into the same world because it's just part of you. It's just easy, and so it's a fight. That is a fight to try to get out of
Exactly.
the situation that you've always been in.
Yeah. And environments that you've always been around. It's hard to get out of that. And look how beautiful that little baby is down there, man.
Gorgeous, gorgeous little girl.
Yes. You know, and now she's going to be raised without her mom. And now her mom, the daughter's mother, have to sit there and tell her and show her pictures of her
Of her
own
mother.
mother.
Because she's
Knows.
probably as young as she looks, she probably won't even remember.
Exactly. Exactly. So, again, my heart goes out to this young lady. I mean, to this young lady, to her mom, to this young baby, to her friends and family. My heart goes out to them. All right, y'all. Let's get into this next one. I told y'all we ain't playing no games. I'm not playing no
Oh
games with
wow,
y'all
another heavy one.
tonight. Okay. This next story, Charlotte, you definitely, I know for a fact, was not part of Peachy Tag when we covered this story. We actually, not this particular story, but we actually had a mom on whose daughter was became deceased
Mm.
um after she left the jail. Okay.
Okay.
So she was in jail. She was in jail for like 4 months. Tanisha Chappelle. I will never forget this name. And I think I covered this the very first year that I started Peachy Tea Time. And I went so deep with it. You know what I'm saying? Her
Mhm.
mom sent me stuff. She had just talked to her daughter over the phone. She was about to go to court like
Okay.
that Monday. She was about to go to court. She had got caught stealing. Her and her friends, or her peoples, I'm gonna say that, her and her peoples, they went out to an outlet mall stealing. And when they got caught, she took off running to her car and noticed that her keys was locked in the car. So she busted the window, got inside, and took off. And the police chased her. She got into a car accident and they took her to the hospital. After they, and y'all, this is like 4 or 5 years ago, and I still remember this shit. Explicit language, y'all, and also allegedly. She went to the hospital. After she got out the hospital, the police took her several jails past what was close to them, or even close to where she had got caught. And where they took her to, baby, wasn't that many of us there. It was all girls, but wasn't that many of our color. And she was having problems with the girls at this certain part of the time. And that particular day, when things occurred, they was arguing over the remote control. I think they wanted to watch TV or whatnot. And so she ended up going back to her cell or whatnot. And either they gave her something to drink or they put it in her food. I don't know. But all of a sudden, this girl started getting sick, y'all. We even had footage, Charlotte.
Hmm.
This girl had Tanisha stripped all the way out her clothes. Talking about she was burning, she was hot, she was throwing up. She hit
And
her
they didn't
head.
get her.
We saw all of this. And this particular jail had a buzz button. She was buzzing the button, asking for help, telling them, please, get the ambulance. Them bastards ain't do shit. They said, you gotta do something for us to go call the police, call the ambulance. She was, what'd you say? Yeah, they told her put a clothes, like Pooh even remember. Told her put her clothes back on, all that, like she could not do anything. And then I remember she hit her head on the beds. That's still. And that's when she kind of like was out of it a little bit. They finally came in, got her up out of there, and took her to the hospital. And she died at the hospital. Wasn't nothing wrong with her. I don't even think Tanisha was 25, 26 years old.
So what they say she died from though?
First, they came out and said she died from poisoning. Then they cleared it up, and I think they said that they wasn't for sure. I forgot what they call it. They call it something else for when they ain't sure, when they're not sure about what they died from. I forgot what they call it, but they called it something else. And it was just sad. It was sad. They ended up, after they did the show, they had been asking for the footage, and they wouldn't give them the footage. So when she came on, they hadn't gave her the footage. After she did the show, probably I'd say maybe a couple months later, if that, they closed the case and then sent her the footage. I just told y'all the whole show. But no, there is so much more that I did not tell y'all because I covered it like maybe 2 or 3 times. There was a letter that one of the inmates wrote to the mom telling her what happened. So I'm not gonna tell y'all. Y'all gotta go see it. But it's Tanisha Chappelle. Tanisha Chappelle. Y'all can look her name up. She was on all type of platforms. Made it to even high profile platforms. And when they came onto my show, that was the first time they had ever been on any platforms. So I'm telling y'all gotta go watch it. But this kind of reminded me of that. So here we go.
Unanswered questions after yet another inmate dies in custody while being held at the City Justice Center. This time, a 32-year-old mother of 6 named Demetria McDial. First Alert 4's Jordan Burrell is piecing together what happened as her family pushes for answers.
It should have been handled different, but instead she died in that cell by herself. Detainees that they died, like what is going on in there?
That's the question Demetria McDial's family wants answered. Del Sola Jones, Demetria's aunt and emergency contact, says Demetria called her at around 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, complaining of chest pain.
She said, "She called 911, my chest hurting and my heart keeps stopping and going.
Her family says she was healthy. She had asthma, but they say it wasn't severe. St. Louis City Police say City Justice Center staff report that McDial was found unresponsive in her cell just before 4:45 Saturday evening. A preliminary investigation reveals that she was in a cell by herself. Medical personnel then responded and performed life-saving measures. She was then transported to the hospital where she was pronounced dead just after 6 p.m.
Sister, I love my sister. And I'm going to try to stay strong for her.
First Alert 4 did some digging on what Demetria McDial was in the City Justice Center for. She was facing charges ranging from kidnapping and armed criminal action to domestic assault and harassment. The circuit attorney is accusing her of allegedly stalking her child's father, then allegedly stabbing him with a knife.
Individuals who are under the city custody, which we're supposed to make sure we keep them safe as much as we can, continues to die in the CJC.
Alderman Rasheen Aldridge says his stomach dropped when he heard the news.
Here we go again.
Aldridge says although there hasn't been a recent death, there have been enough. First Alert 4 found 7 detainee deaths since August 2024. SLMPD's Force Investigation Unit is responsible for investigating the death and preparing a full report. Mayor Kara Spencer saying in part, quote, in a statement, "We support a detailed investigation into Demetria's death. We expect full cooperation from our departments and staff in that review." Aldrich says he still has a lot of questions.
What happened? Is there policies that need to be changed at the Board of Aldermen to ensure this doesn't happen again?
And while this is still under investigation, Demetria McDowell's family is left remembering the mother of 6, someone they describe as charismatic, hoping they will get some answers surrounding the circumstances of her death.
And I just feel like the system should be better than that. Nobody's not giving people answers and stuff, and I feel like something needs to be done.
McDowell was due back in court on February 13th. In St. Louis, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.
The city's Division of Corrections released a statement regarding the latest death at the CJC. The statement says in part, quote, "The safety, care, and well-being of those in custody remain a fundamental priority. The division is conducting a comprehensive review and is fully cooperating with the ongoing investigation," end quote.
Wow.
And 6 kids. 6 kids.
Now don't have a mama. I feel like these jails and prisons got to do better. You have employees there. A lot of employees is out there having fun, having a good time. Oh, I'm making good money and I ain't got to do nothing. No, you need to watch these people. Keep an eye on them. That's what they pay you for. That's what you there for. If you want to call it babysitting, call it babysitting. If you don't want to babysit no more, find a new job. But y'all gotta keep an eye on these people. Everybody in America knows if you're having chest pains, you need to go to the hospital. I don't care if you is in prison. I don't care if they told you 15 times they got chest pains. Y'all don't take them out of the jail to go down the street to the hospital. They got their own little doctor spot inside the jail that they got to go to first. And then if it's something that's like an emergency, dying emergency, I think that's when they take them to the hospital. But they always got some type of nurse and stuff there in these jails. Fulton County, they just as worse. It's like every time you turn around, somebody dying in Fulton County here in Georgia. Something always going on.
I think that I think part of it is, I mean, and I get it, when you're around criminals and you know people, you know how criminals are, and so they just take everybody to be the same. But they got to find some kind of way to go and check. Even if you got to go check 50 times because that person done cried wolf 50 times. But I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Exactly. I agree. Rather be safe than sorry. So, y'all got that blood on y'all hands. That's how I look at it. Y'all got that blood on y'all hands. And y'all shouldn't be able to go to sleep at night. It look like I'm lagging. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next story. I hate when I get to lagging.
You're not.
But, I'm not. Okay, I thought it was. So, did y'all hear about the 2 girls that was kidnapped by this man through Roblox? Do you know what Roblox is? Okay, I know you know where Roblox is at, especially working at a school.
No, I don't know it through that. I know it through my grandbaby. But
through your grandbaby, exactly. Through your grandbaby too. All these kids, they love Roblox. With Roblox, you
I
can
know
play
it's
with other
dangerous.
people.
I've
It's
heard the
very,
stories
very
about
dangerous.
it being dangerous, and all the people who are going in, and it's best for them not to play online, just play the game straight out. So
Exactly. And my kids actually is a fan of Roblox. Big fan of it. And again, I've heard about something going on a while ago. And I took them off and then I ended up putting them back on again. And then now I done took them off again. But this time I told them that they are not allowed to go back onto Roblox until they are grown. If they decide at 18 that they want to play Roblox, that's on them. But as long as you in my household, no Roblox.
But let's have the conversation too around it and the whys and because if it's not Roblox, they're gonna find these predators find another way. And so giving them the safety tips and the things to look out for, and and especially not talking to strangers online, not giving out any information about where you are, who you live with, what you do, your daily habits. All of those things are important, because again, it doesn't have to be Roblox. It could be all these little games. It's so dangerous out here when we're talking about the internet, and these people have found ways to just interact with our children.
And that's what the police officer said on either this one or the next clip that I'm gonna play. He said it's all social media, all of social media. But I still took their little asses off of Roblox. I'm like, no. And Kirsten looked like she wanted to cry, Charlotte. She really did. Because she was like, we're not going to give anyone our address. We're not going to tell them where we live. I don't know. I don't know what these folks going to say to you to make you believe that you need to give them their address. This situation to me, it shocked the hell out of me. Because it was two sisters. Like, how did you get both of them to agree to come on with you? So let's check this out, y'all.
This morning, these two young sisters are back home after being kidnapped by a man authorities say they met on the popular gaming platform Roblox.
The family told us that they saw some weird things that were going on involving gifts.
Police saying these sisters, ages 12 and 15, met this 19-year-old man on Roblox before moving communication over to Snapchat, where he allegedly spoke to them for months.
The deputies also learned from the family members that there was a potential suspect already in this case.
According to police, the suspect traveled more than 1,500 miles, driving 23 hours straight from Omaha, Nebraska to Indiantown, Florida, telling the girls to meet him. They disappeared around 5 p.m. Saturday. Investigators finding their conversations with the suspect on one of the girls' phones, along with a detailed plan to take them to Nebraska. With this picture of the suspect taken in a gas station, police linked him to this dark Honda CR-V. Georgia State Police locating that car and the girls safely inside.
The two girls just mysteriously vanishing from Florida, ending up potentially in Nebraska. All types of bad things. You can imagine the bad things that could come out of it.
Roblox releasing a statement saying they are investigating this deeply troubling incident and will fully support law enforcement.
Roblox adding they have robust safety policies in place to protect users, including filters to block sharing of personal information and age checks to limit minors to chatting with others their age. That suspect was arrested and charged with 2 counts of kidnapping. Michael?
Yeah, we're glad those kids are okay.
I don't even want to play the next one. Shirley, I forgot to tell you, we got to unmute ourselves. Yeah, I don't have it set up to where I just play it. So I have to actually upload it. So when I upload it like this, we have to mute ourselves so it don't echo while everyone's listening.
As parents, the conversations, like, you got to really, really be on your game about having conversations with your children. And we can't be using play words. We got to be real about the stuff that's going on, because life is hard. And these people are making it even harder for children to be children. And so for that reason, we got to have real conversations with our children about things that can hurt them. And I tell my kids all the time, We know that sex trafficking is out there, but these people are taking everybody, not just children, everybody, and harvesting organs and all this other stuff that's going
Yeah.
on. Like, we've got to really, really have conversations and let kids understand what they're dealing with so that they can be aware.
Exactly. Um, like you said, those hard conversations. They be hard. They be so hard. I'm in the process now of talking to Kirsten about look, I can't even say it myself.
And I'm gonna tell you, you're late. I'm gonna tell you, you're late.
I am in the process of talking to Kirsten about what girls go through every single month. And it's
You
like,
real late.
I don't
You
want to talk to
real
her about that.
You're real late, ma'am. I'm
I
like real.
know. But
Y'all gonna have to stop this.
she got like about, I'm hoping she got about 2 more years to go before it even happened.
Man, but all these kids around her, they have them early, and so she knows
Exactly.
about it. So we got to have these conversations early. These babies having cycles in second grade now, so you've got to have these.
Second grade.
What? Half of these kids, when they damn 13 and 14, they look like they 30. So
They do look like it. Let me give some shout out. I don't like talking about this.
you've got to have these conversations.
You right.
And the
You
thing
right.
is that even now, there are conversations I have with my 26-year-old, and I be sitting there really thinking to myself, am I really talking to him like this? Like, but when he was in high school, some of the stuff I did not want to hear, but we've got to have openness within our
Open
community. So you
conversation.
just got to be able to listen and then think about before you speak, and don't judge and don't turn them off, because it's just so much out there. But you want to be able to talk to your kids about everything. You want them to come to you first before they go to these other kids who don't know.
Exactly. And I agree with you on that. I say that all the time to people that I want to be able to have that type of relationship with Kirsten. But my parents didn't talk to me about a lot of different things. And so I think that's what make me feel so uncomfortable talking to my daughter about certain things. But I'm getting better with it. I'll say that. I am getting better with it. I have realized that she's not going backwards in age. She's going forward in age. So I gotta talk to her, have these conversations. Even with Trey. We have to have
Yes.
conversations with Trey just as well. So
Because what we think, I guess working in schools, and I was in elementary school when Job was real young too. But my thing was with him, because hurt people hurt other people, and these kids that are in foster homes or being abused, they turn around and hurt children in the bathrooms and all this other stuff. And so you've got to make your children aware that even kids that look like you can hurt you.
Yep. You right. You are 100% right. All right, y'all. Let's get into some shout out. Shout out to Carmen. Hey, Carmen. Carmen said, I saw you on Monday on Instagram the whole time.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Carmen. Shout out to Mama Peach. Hey, Mama Peach, I love you, boo. Hey, Aleda. Hey, Shalonda. Thank y'all for joining, and each and every person that's out there watching. I love y'all, and I thank y'all so much. We trying our best. I'm trying my best to get everything situated with my Facebook page, my Facebook profile page. I'm still not able to stream live on that page, but I did find a way a way to where I can share it on my page. So now when you guys just scroll on my page, you'll see that we are live. So thank God for that. Thank God for that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next clip. I already got it up. Here it is right here. This right here, Charlotte, you wasn't on the show on Monday, because I do the show on Mondays by myself. On Monday, I showed them that there was a young lady that was missing, but they did find the man that abducted her, but they just hadn't found her body. So thank God her body has been found. But let's see where they found her at, y'all. Here we go.
The body of an Indiana teenager has been recovered in Perry County. That's according to the suspect's defense attorney. 17-year-old Haley Busby has been missing since early January. This morning, Columbus resident Tyler Thomas appeared in court, accused of being involved in her disappearance. NBC4's Gracie Collins was in that courtroom and tells us what she's learned. Gracie?
Sierra, Thomas received a $1.5 million bond for the charges that he's currently facing, but his defense attorney says that he anticipates that there will be more charges coming out of Hocking County. Now, in the courtroom, Thomas appeared virtually, and the hearing only lasted a couple of minutes. He's charged with 1 count each of pandering sexually oriented matter involving a minor and tampering with evidence. Following the hearing, I spoke with his defense attorney, Sam Szymanski, who says after speaking with his client, they decided to contact the FBI. Busby was last seen at her home in early January in Fishers, Indiana, north of Indianapolis. Fishers police say she was in contact with Thomas through online gaming. Columbus police then searched his Columbus home and a rental property in Hocking County, where they found evidence that Busby was there. Szymanski revealed that her body was found in Perry County on Sunday.
We accompanied law enforcement and the FBI to Perry County. And we assisted with pinpointing the location of Ms. Busby. And so, in speaking with Prosecutor Rugg, who is the Perry County prosecutor, mercifully they were able to work through the evening with BCI at the helm and have, we believe, recovered Ms. Busby's body.
Thomas is expected back in court for a preliminary hearing next Tuesday. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Gracie Collins, NBC.
There's no information on how they knew each other. My bad. I keep forgetting.
Oh no, you was I hit the mute right away. So they heard everything you was saying.
There's no indication of how they met each other or how
Through the gaming. Yep. Online gaming. Not Roblox. Like me and Charlotte was just saying. Like Charlotte also said, it's everywhere. And like that officer said, it was everywhere. Social media, period. So they was gaming. Do y'all know how many kids is gaming?
And it's so funny how every picture you take, people can take that, analyze it, break it down, know your comings, your goings. And then if you taking pictures all the time, they know where you're going to be at a certain place at a certain time. Like, we've got to be so careful. Grown-ups, adults, always before they get out their car, they taking their picture before they go into work. And like, these folks are predators, meaning that they are preying. They stalking you. They know they looking for your habits and the things that you do on a regular basis. And these children are just putting themselves out there.
And I'm gonna take it a step further, because I know you guys are just thinking computers, cell phones, social media. That's how y'all think of social media, computer and cell phones. Baby, my kids got VRs, both of them. And I'll be walking past them like, who is that? You can hear the kids in the VR. Like, how did they get in this VR?
They will find a way to reach out.
Like, oh my gosh. Who thought of all of this? Who thought of all of this?
I used to hear Jai when he was younger in there fussing with people, and they had Australian accents and all this other stuff. I'm like, this is stupid. But that is how our kids are going. And you want them to have healthy outlets, but they just got to be so very careful.
They got to. They got to. Y'all, just pray for our youth. And pray for some of these grown folks, too, because they find them folks online, too. They are finding people online too. And they feel like since they grown, I'll be all right. I'll be fine.
Nope.
So, all right, y'all. We running through these clips, baby. We is running through them. I told y'all I'm finna try my best to start keeping these shows at an hour. Just so I could prepare myself for the studio again. I've always had just the hour spot as in studio. I ended up doing 2 hours at Hits after my first year. But I was trying my best to keep them at an hour. Y'all, this next clip, baby. Charlotte, she done went to the club.
Okay.
She done went to the club. They done found her out in the cold 24 hours later, dead.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
The family is searching for answers tonight after police believe a woman froze to death in Fishtown. Action News reporter Cheyenne Corinne is live in Fishtown. And Cheyenne, you spoke with the victim's family.
I did, Rick. 29-year-old Makia Matthews left a nightclub in Fishtown and was found dead less than 24 hours later. Now, her family tells us that they were told she was frozen to death. However, they still have many questions about how she got from Delaware Avenue to underneath this 95 overpass more than a mile away.
Kid was found frozen dead outside. And I'm like, huh? I start screaming.
On Friday, January 23rd, Makia Matthews went to a nightclub on Delaware Avenue with two female friends, but never returned home. According to security at the club, she was escorted out for being intoxicated. The family says the friends told them that they left with her, then went back inside looking for something. When they returned, Makia was reportedly gone.
My kid would have never been missing if somebody would have stayed with her. Like, she would be alive right now.
Philadelphia police are currently investigating her death. The next day, Makia's girlfriend reported her missing around 4:25 p.m.
As I woke up, I called her girlfriend, and her girlfriend, she's crying like, Key is missing, Key is missing.
20 minutes later, police say an officer responded to that area for a call and located her frozen body on Richmond Street in Fishtown underneath the highway. That evening was a cold blue with below freezing temperatures.
He labeled as hypothermia, but she has blunt force trauma to her left side of her face. And there's bruises all over her body.
Desperate for answers, Bayina posted to TikTok with her videos gaining over 1 million views.
I went to social media because I'm like, somebody got to hear this. Somebody got to know about this. Somebody gonna get the truth.
The family also has been trying to retrace her steps, trying to put the pieces together themselves.
I'm not stopping until I get my closure about my sister. I need closure.
And we also tried to reach those friends that Makia was reportedly last seen with, and we are waiting to hear back tonight. Philadelphia police, as well as the medical examiner's office, are investigating. We're live tonight in Fishtown. Cheyenne Corinne, Channel 6, Action News. Rick.
All right, Cheyenne, thank you for that report.
Ooh.
They didn't hear you right off the back this time.
We gonna learn about these friends. Everybody, this be careful who you call a friend. There's no way. That sounds so fishy. That just don't even sound right. Now you know I'm sick and you gonna leave me out here by myself.
And they say that domestic violence is not always with a boy and a girl.
Oh, that same
girlfriend and girlfriend be fighting too.
Same-sex domestic violence is even higher.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, it's even higher. Oh, definitely. So think about it, and especially when it comes to women. We both on our cycle, and we gonna link up some kind of way. You know, when you around your good girlfriend, y'all kind of your cycles link up kind of, and y'all around the same time. So imagine living with someone and y'all actually, and you're hormonal and all this other stuff. And yeah, and mental health is real, regardless whether it's boy, girl, girl, boy, 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 girl, girl. It don't matter.
Exactly.
Still crazy.
Aleda, if you are watching, because I know you was just on here. If you are watching, can you please try and help me find this family? I have not looked for them just yet because I'm just not seeing that clip from beginning to the end, unfortunately. I will send it to you. I thought I can send it now. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna send this clip to you. I would love for you to go and find this family for me, so that we can get them on the show. Cause this don't sit well with me.
It's more to that
This don't sit
story.
well with me.
It's more. What's the young lady who went to Mexico? The one that, or was it Jamaica?
Shanquella. Shanquella.
Yes, and
I
then
never
there's been
forget
a
her
couple
either.
others since then. Like
Yep.
y'all gonna keep man.
Stop trusting these people. I'll say it for you. Stop trusting these people. Shanquella story really, really hurted me because we saw the footage. We saw what they did to that girl, and they still didn't arrest these folks.
Still happens.
After we saw it.
I think
After
they did.
had
They have been to court. I think they got charged or something happened recently. I think I saw something where it said that they had been charged or something. Somebody had been charged.
The mom, she's able to file some type of lawsuit, some criminal lawsuit. I can't remember what it was called, but yes, that did just come out. One of the girls done changed her name completely, first and last name, because people was on that ass. That's why.
And should have
She couldn't
been.
even go places without people trying to fight her, Charlotte.
And how did you think that was gonna be okay? Like, I don't even care if you ain't my friend. I'm not going somewhere with you and not coming back with you. Like,
Exactly. But even this story that we're talking about right now, not Shanquella, but the clip that I just played, it's 3 of them. They said 3 of them.
somebody could have stayed out. Not that happened like that.
Ain't no
That's
somebody
just an
could
excuse.
have. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's just an excuse.
That's
But
just
since
an
we're gonna go along with it, if it's 3 people and one of my homegirls is tore up from the floor up, but somebody need to run back in, one of us gonna stay outside with her. It's a given. Ain't even
And
gotta
why we
happen.
staying outside? How we get there in the first place? Why we not getting in the car? Why she wasn't in the car? Like, I don't this like, it's too cold just to be standing outside waiting on anybody.
Exactly. We would have been like, look, I'm finna go take her to the car. You gonna be straight? You going in? And if she
We'll
would have
be
told
right
me,
here.
nah,
We don't
I ain't
pull
gonna be
up to the
straight.
front.
But even if my friend said, nah, I ain't gonna be straight, I need somebody to come in with me. Okay, come on. All 3 of us going back in. I don't care how drunk she is. If you don't feel comfortable going back in there by yourself, but you gotta get back in there, damn it, all 3 of us going in together. I would not leave my drunk friend outside. Because the first thing that gonna come to my mind is if I leave my drunk friend outside, some ninja gonna come and act a fool with her.
But not even that. She could walk out into the middle of the road. Just anything could possibly happen. There's just too many what ifs that could possibly happen in those kind of things. But like, I don't even understand. I don't even, and I understand she might have been drunk, but she didn't just wander away. Didn't nothing just, she didn't just walk away.
And to me, you would think they would have had that on camera. If they have cameras, that she just walked away. Because she was drunk.
And why you didn't go
The
find her?
security said that she was drunk. They put her out.
But why y'all didn't call anybody and say that when y'all went back, she went outside? Like, why you didn't call nobody?
And this your girlfriend. You waited to call her sister. Nah, that just don't sit right with me. Later, made you do the job, girl. Do the job and find this young lady.
Inspector
Shout out to
Gadget.
Elaine. Exactly. She be finding them for me. I look sometimes if I can, and if I can't find them, I shoot them straight over there to her later. But sometimes I also be busy, and I just be like, later, see if you can find these folks for me. She be like, okay, ding, I found them. And then she's in the cousin, the auntie, the uncle.
All right now.
She be on it. So thank you so much, Elena. I really appreciate the work that you do for Peachy Tea Time. I really do. All right, y'all. Let's get into. We got 2 more clips left. This one and one more. This one, another night out. I don't know if it was exactly the club, but they was hanging out. They ain't make it back home. Here we go.
Family in Fishtown is searching for clues after their loved one is found dead in the frigid cold. Police say Makia Matthews was found lying outside more than a week ago after she was reported missing. Now, investigators are
Is that the same person?
looking to find a cause and manner of death. Her family says she was last seen at a nightclub.
This is the same person. Jesus, I'm sorry,
I
y'all.
want to know how she got to where she did.
It's okay.
Jason and Sheba, that's right. Makia's family tells me this all started with a simple night out with friends, something that she loved to do. And they want to know how she ended up alone more than a mile walk from where she was last seen.
She was a very good person. It's like she'll give you the clothes off her bag.
Baina Matthews describes her big sister, 29-year-old Makia Matthews, as the life of the party who adored her family, which is why she says the story surrounding her sudden death doesn't make sense.
I'm trying to put the pieces together, and it's not adding up. None of this is adding up. Nothing that they're telling me is adding up.
Makia's family says she went to a nightclub she visits often on Delaware Avenue on Friday, January 23rd, with 2 women she was friends with. Security at the club told her family Makia was kicked out for being too intoxicated, and the friends she was with allegedly said they went back inside to get something they forgot, and when they came back outside, Makia was gone. Her girlfriend was unable to reach her by phone, which is not like her. By Saturday, after exhausting all other options, the family says her girlfriend reported her missing just before 4:30 p.m. About 20 minutes later, police say they were called to the 2000 block of Richmond Street and found a woman lying unresponsive on the ground. She was pronounced dead.
I just don't never see me letting my friends leave the club intoxicated or even standing outside intoxicated by themselves.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world.
Philadelphia police say at the time of the incident, weather conditions were frigid and the city was under code blue status. But the investigation into how she died is under investigation in coordination with the medical examiner's office. Makia's sister says the family was told her body had trauma to parts of her face and head and bruises on her body.
It's something in my heart that's telling me, like, no, something happened to her. There's a lot of active businesses down Delaware Avenue, especially during the nighttime. So it's like somebody had to see something. Somebody had to seen it.
We did reach out to the medical examiner's office today to get an update on their investigation. They said the case is still pending, so at this time, they do not have any information to share.
All right, I'm glad I played it because it did give us a little bit more insight on it.
Cameras.
I'm starting to think she. Go ahead.
It's just got to be cameras up and down the street. It's got to be more than like it's cameras everywhere.
I'm starting to think that this girl body was dumped there.
Oh, sounds like it.
I don't think anything happened in that area at all whatsoever. I don't. Because like she said, cameras is everywhere. So they would have caught it if they was doing something to her walking up and down the street. I don't know. I hope we can find this family and we can get them on the show. I really do. Charlotte, if we do, we gonna have to. Baby! Whoever did it, they ain't gonna like us. Don't like us.
That's
So, baby,
crazy.
we going in. Yes, it is. It is. My heart goes out to the family. It really does. I don't know why I'm getting I don't know why. It does remind me of Shanquella, definitely. But I guess because of the coldness, because at first I thought, well, maybe she walked off. Maybe she really did just walk off. And so with that, in that scenario, I thought of what's that child from Chicago? Kanika Jenkins.
Okay.
How she just ended up inside the freezer.
She didn't just end up there. They charged that man.
They charged who?
The security guard that she knew. He raped her.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh. That came out, you know, it had been some time or something. It was the security guard that worked at the hotel.
Let me see. I didn't know they I had to stop. Nope, no one was charged. It say no one was charged with killing Kanika Jenkins, as authorities ruled her 2017 death as an accident. Because I remember they were saying that they were selling her organs. So maybe that's the part that you're talking about. That they sold her organs or something.
I saw a follow-up, and I'm talking about it because it's like the last 2-3 years where they followed up and they had charged the security guard. I want to say, yeah, but okay.
Yeah, it's saying that it hasn't been found. I haven't heard anything about it at all. I didn't cover it on Peachy Tea Time, of course. But that was one case that I was watching and trying to figure it out myself. Yeah. And when I tell y'all, I was like deep into it, like watching videos over and over again. The video where her walking inside of the hotel, looking like she just so drunk. I mean, I watched it over and over again. And then all of a sudden, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. All of a sudden, my cell phone rings. Baby, somebody from Chicago. I instantly stopped covering the case then because it scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I don't know nobody from Chicago. Why is somebody calling me from Chicago? Baby, I started watching. I didn't go back to it.
How you be investigator number one, but yet and still you get scared at this little bit or something?
Baby, that scared me. I wasn't doing Peachy Tea Time at the time. I had some more growing to do. That shit scared the shit out of me, man. I was so doggone scared. What is going on? I just knew somebody was coming after me, y'all. I did. And I ain't reached out to nobody at all about the case. Literally, not damn person. And all of a sudden I get a Chicago phone call. I ain't even answer. And that was the last day I looked up that case. So do you know her mama is gone crazy?
I
hate to say it like that.
But I would yeah.
No, like mentally gone crazy. She was they showed a video of her like now with her now, and she was going off, she was cussing, talking about the spirits is telling her different things. She was foaming out the mouth and everything. Like, it was really, really bad, y'all. It was really bad. So my heart goes out to her, and I pray for her mom just as well, because she definitely needs some help. Definitely. So y'all please keep her mama in y'all prayers. All right, y'all. We is at the end of the show. We got one more last clip. And then that's it, y'all. Now, let me make sure we ain't seen this already. This is a new story. This is about a baby. Shocking video shows moments leading up to the death of baby Halo. Okay. I don't know much about this story at all. I just wanted to bring this clip to y'all. I really don't even know what this clip gonna say. But I'm like, baby Halo. Let's see what this is about. Here we go.
With breaking news starts right now.
New at 5, and this is something you have got to see. The shocking moments, the video leading up to the death of baby Halo Brandon.
One day after Halo's mother, Persia Nelson, was sentenced to state prison, the prosecution is sharing what they say proved her guilt. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rachel Teedy.
And I'm Steve.
Damn, mamas.
For the first time, we're getting a look at the key video at the very center of a high-profile murder trial in Schenectady County.
The video shows Persia Nelson putting her baby into the hole where little Halo froze to death. Kumi Tucker has that we're seeing only on 13.
My Lord.
This is video just made public, and it shows Nelson at the crime scene. And perhaps more chilling, it shows her there for about a half an hour while her terrified daughter died. This grainy video made an impression on the jury. Prosecutors say it shows Persia Nelson putting her baby in a deep, dark hole on the GE campus where the almost 11-month-old baby froze to death in March 2024.
As soon as she gets there, she immediately goes to an opening in the side of that structure, and you can see that she's holding something, that she bends over and lowers that thing essentially into the darkness, and that's Halo, and we never see Halo again.
And for the first time, we're getting a look at the covered hole in which baby Halo spent the last minutes of her short life. Dark, cold, with large pipes 8 feet down to the bottom.
And there was some pipes in it, and where she was very close to the wall, Halo's head. So you'd have to look straight down into it to see her, with her body sort of wedged under a pipe, and there was some standing water at the bottom.
These two prosecutors devoted months of their lives to getting justice for almost 11-month-old Halo. Nelson was convicted at trial. She was sentenced yesterday to 25 years to life. Prosecutors say they found the baby died with her eyes open, waiting for her mother.
They saw her eyes. Every officer that saw her when they looked down, the first thing they saw was, as they describe it, her eyes looking straight up at them.
There was also a picture of where Nelson was found and why prosecutors say it was very telling. That's coming up new at 6 at the Schenectady County Courthouse. Kumi Tucker, News Channel 13.
I hate covering these stories with these babies.
And then you did it the last one. Oh God. That's so sad. Like how I don't even understand. I don't understand. How do you hear your child cry like that and not feel?
Hey, Amber.
That's crazy that you don't feel any kind of no heartstrings pull at you to help your baby. Like that's outlandish that you could just do that to your baby. Any baby, not just your baby, any baby.
Any baby. But if your baby daddy was out there hanging from a damn cliff, you gonna make sure you save his ass.
Probably try to kill yourself to save him. What are you talking about?
Hold out. I almost fell off the cliff. Hold on, baby. I'm finna try it one more time. I'm gonna get you this time. It's crazy to me.
Baby. Like,
and he was so cute. Some of these kids, all kids are cute to me. Okay, let me just say that. I'm just gonna say I'll never say a child is ugly. So as of right now on Peachy Time, we're gonna say all the babies in the world is cute. So we gonna say they are cute.
We can say it. Don't mean it's true, but we can say
it. Because on Peachy Time, everything is allegedly. Anyway, so all babies in America is cute. But when you had them extra cute ones, cute ones, baby, you could take them to somebody down the street on the corner store that ain't even got nowhere to live, and they'll take that baby. They'll take them off your hands.
Don't do that either. Let's not do that either.
I'm not telling nobody to do that, but I'm just saying, I'll give it an example. That them bastards, they'll take your baby and watch them come up off the system too.
Let's just be more careful about having these babies, especially when you don't want them. Like, if you don't want them.
But no, we can't just say it like that, Charlotte, because they do have, and I want to make sure that I stress this, because at the end of the day, everybody don't have the same mind frame. And we got all these young ladies that is fucking scared as well to go tell their parents that they're pregnant. And they just try to hide it. So we need to make sure that we let women know, little kids know, whatever. We need to make sure that we let them know that they have other alternatives. They got fire department. Some states, you can literally, in the hospital, you can literally go take your baby there and say, I don't want them. You
And
won't
that
go
wasn't
to
a brand
jail.
new baby though.
That's what I'm talking about. The brand new babies.
Huh?
Brand
No,
new baby.
her baby wasn't a brand new baby. Like that
No,
baby
no,
been
that
living
baby
with
wasn't.
her for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a brand new baby. But I think when you have stuff like situations like that, you
No,
might
I'm
not like
saying
what
put
I'm
a
finna say.
condom on it. I'm saying put a condom on it. It's too.
But we've been
we in
saying
20
that for years.
We in 2026. There's no reason that folks should be having babies and don't want babies. Like this is crazy. Like I don't understand. Like you see do you see the cost of daycare? Do you see the cost of milk? Do you see the cost of all this stuff? Like it should be so scary. And half of these people grow up. People who are having these babies and babies after babies, you've grown up with your own siblings and had to take care of them, and then we keep making this circle go around and around. Like it's got to stop.
I mean, gun violence got to stop too, but it ain't happening. So we still need to teach them other ways too. You know, if you don't want your child, go give your child to your mama. Go give it to your auntie. Drop them off over baby daddy mama house. Shoot.
Put it up for adoption.
There go that damn bird. Or put the baby up for adoption.
Yeah, put the baby up for adoption. But a family that does, because there are plenty of people out there that do want babies and do it the legal way. That these people don't just give it to somebody on the street, but
don't give it to somebody on the street, y'all. At the liquor
where
store
they have
on the
checked
corner.
these families out, and the baby's gonna have at least we believe that the baby will have a decent life. Like you want your children to be safe. You want them, even though you might not be ready to take care of them, somebody else is.
Exactly. But at the end of the day,
it's
at the end of the day, always remember, if you don't remember nothing else, if you are a good mother or a good woman, ain't nobody gonna take care of your child like you. You can send your child out somewhere else, and just like your child could be with you, and you send them off to go somebody else to babysit, you don't know who them people got coming in that house. Mr. Candyman is real. Mr. Candyman is real. You who's Mr. Candyman? Mr. Candyman is the man that's out there molesting these little kids.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we call those men Mr. Candyman.
Well, don't think that it's
Mr.
just
Candyman gonna offer you some candy that's in his pocket and I've been in that pocket forever with all type of doggone length and stuff.
Well,
Remember people at the church.
But don't believe that it's just men. So let's make sure that we make that distinction too, because it's not just men that's out here.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. It's not just men, it's women too, y'all. It's women too. So I just always feel like I'd rather keep mine to myself. I'd rather keep my kids, raise my kids myself before sending them out to somebody else. Especially when I went through 9 months. 9 months of carrying this child. And like Charlotte said, they get the crying and stuff. Like, you want to do all you can to help them when they get the crying and stuff. You know? I don't understand these women that's out here taking their kids up out of here. I don't understand.
Well, okay,
You know?
but we do know that, and I don't know in this case. I do not know in this case, so I'm not gonna say for her, but we do know that postpartum is real. But then get some help. Get some help. And if you have family members or people, friends, co-workers, and you know that they're depressed and they've just had babies, know that this stuff is real. Because I have had clients that say in actuality that, they had to get themselves outside of their house because they were going to hurt their baby. And it wasn't, they were just, it was just moments of insanity.
Exactly. And when you become a first-time mom, I don't think we talk about this a lot over here at Peachy Tea Time, but when you become a first-time mom, because I'm finna take it a step further. Have I been in this situation? No, but I've seen friends in this situation. When you become a first-time mom, like Charlotte said, postpartum is real. It's real. But when you may not have that type of mom that babysit your kids, your child, because we talking about the first time moms. Your mom might be the type of mama, you had this baby. I'm not finna be no babysitter. You gonna watch this child yourself. You going to school. You watching your child yourself. But baby daddy is out there having a good old time. Ain't helping you with this baby at all whatsoever. Baby, that does something to your head. That does something to your head, to your body. Like, why did this just have to happen to me? Why I got to take care of this child by myself? Why he ain't got the help? Why if I go out there and I do something to this child, I got to be the one to go to prison, but he don't go to prison, but he helped me have this baby. Baby, guess what? Guess what? You on your own. You on your own. When you decide to lay up and have a baby, forget about everything else. It'd be nice if the baby daddy help you out, all that stuff. But keep in your mind, this mine. This is mine. Because baby daddy can just die for no reason. It ain't got to be because he was murdered or anything like that. Y'all can have the best relationship. He take care of the kids and he just died. You still got to be the one to take care of your child.
Yep.
And I know that's a hurtful thing. But when your funky ass friends call you on the phone, girl, I just saw your baby daddy out here. Girl, he got about two, he with another girl right now. Stop calling your friends with that bullshit. That's hurtful. And if you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you. That's some hurtful things. And that would make your mental go crazy. People in our community, we don't have the access of just going to counseling whenever the hell we want to go. So start messing with your mental. Girl, I'm getting mad right now thinking about some of my friends that I think I picked up the phone and called and said, girl, let me tell you what I just saw.
Oh, you were that. Oh, you were that friend. Oh, you were that.
I think I was that friend a couple times in my life. A couple times. Thank God we didn't have cell phones where we could record. Cause baby, some of my friends would have been so upset. So upset. Girl, let me get off of here. It's time for me and Charlotte to get off of here. Get myself in trouble.
Okay. You done dug it
all
up.
my friends.
Dug it all up. They gonna call you, girl. Oh, so you didn't tell me that.
So you saw my baby daddy where? Where was he at? Was he at the Cadillac Club? Shout out to Saginaw, baby. Shout out to Saginaw. That Cadillac Club. But y'all, we finna get out of here. I love you all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. Rose, I see you in the building. What's goody, girl? What's goody? Thank y'all again for showing up tonight. Charlotte, is there anything you want to say before we get off of here?
No, just we've got to do better. We've just got to do better. We got to do better by our children. We've got to, parents, remember, have those conversations. Start turning off the radio or whatever you got playing when you just in the car. Just having these conversations with our children, because there's people out here that will hurt your children. And so you've got to make them aware so that they can be aware of their surroundings and know that, you know, everybody doesn't love them like you do.
They really don't. Just in case you didn't know that, they really don't. Okay, they can care less. That video that we showed tonight with that girl and the man, they found her. They finally found her body. That hurted me. She was so beautiful, and you want your kids to be so beautiful. But just know there is crazy Mr. Candyman's all out there looking for just beautiful little girls. And they're also looking for them insecure ones too.
Or look at the little the I don't know if he was Hispanic or Asian guy that lured the 12 and the 15-year-old.
Yes.
You wouldn't have suspected him, but I'm sure he had some kind of sex ring going on, and he was gonna have them drugged and going from state to state from here on out, or locked up in a closet somewhere. So again, be mindful.
Be mindful. Because that boy looked like he couldn't even find a girlfriend.
That was his problem.
Exactly. That be the problem 9 times out of 10. They can't find their own girl. So therefore, or they just like this person right here and just gotta finish.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me.
It didn't unmute us. I'm sorry. I want to say this before we get off here. Charlotte, it won't let me unmute you. Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself. Since I did show that video, look, since I showed the video, please, y'all, please go to YouTube. 2 things actually. Go to YouTube. The young lady, hear me well. The young lady, 25 years ago, is finally speaking. And I know y'all like, what young lady? The young lady from that video from over 25 years ago that R. Kelly urinated. We're going to call it like it is. The video went all over the world. We didn't even have social media like it was back then. But baby, damn near everybody seen it. I can't see. Is you whispering?
I didn't see it.
Oh, good. Good. Thank you for being wholesome. Baby, what I tell you, I don't even want to go into the details of what was going on at my age. I was so young. I was young.
Oh,
I ain't know no better.
How old was she at that age? Did she say how old
14.
she was? And
She was
how did
14
she
years
get
old.
there? How did she get there? Did her parents drop her off like the other parents dropped them off?
Oh, so you don't know nothing about this. About that girl. Okay, you remember the singer Sparkle? Sparkle introduced her to R. Kelly. So apparently, y'all, the 14-year-old girl, she used to be a rapper. She wanted to be an aspiring rapper. And Sparkle introduced her, because you know Sparkle was under R. Kelly. And so Sparkle took her over there. He groomed her, but Sparkle said she did not know none of this was going on at the time. But the young lady said that Sparkle told her to sit on R. Kelly's lap and rub his head and ask him to be your goddaddy. That's what Sparkle said. But I will give Sparkle some credit. When Sparkle realized that something wasn't right, that's when Sparkle went to the family, the parents, and told the parents. But at the same time, at the same time, Sparkle wasn't under R. Kelly no more either.
How did her parents let her leave with Sparkle in the first place and not know where their child was going? Like,
no, they knew. They knew that she was going up there to the studio with R. Kelly because R. Kelly was supposed to be teaching her the ropes on the industry about how she gonna be rapping, even though R. Kelly is not no rapper. But see, that's the thing. Everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody. I should not say everybody. A lot of people look at these celebrities like they're God instead of looking up at the man above as God. And that's what happened. Her book is out. I think it's out because she wrote a book. The daughter, the 14-year-old, which is grown now. I think she's like 29 or something now. I forgot how old she was. But beautiful young lady. Beautiful. And it's just so sad. The things that she said in that interview. You gotta go see it, y'all. It's with CBS Morning News, I think it was. You gotta see it. You got to. So y'all go check it out. Also, I have not seen it yet, but I do want to tell y'all to go look at it because I'm probably going to look at it tonight. I heard about it this morning on V103 radio station. Michael Jackson movie is about to come out. The trailer is out already. You guys gotta go see it. They said Nia Long is playing Catherine. Michael Jackson nephew is playing Michael Jackson. And it's one more person. I can't remember who they said was playing the daddy. But they said this movie is about to be amazing just by watching the trailer. Yes, there's a 2-minute trailer, so make sure y'all go check that out just as well, because I'm gonna check it out as soon as we get off the platform. So I love y'all. I will see y'all on Saturday. I think what I'm gonna do is go live before while we're getting set up and everything, so that y'all can see the process, see what the whole studio look like, because you will not see the whole entire room. So I'm gonna make sure I go live so y'all can see everything, meet my peoples and all that. But make sure y'all tune in at the end of the day. Oh shoot, I forgot. I am so sorry, and I don't have the flyer up here. I'm hosting an event. I'm so sorry. No, y'all like, Miss Peachy, how the hell you forget that you hosting the whole event?
Okay.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I am hosting an event. Charlotte, I'm sorry to you too, because I didn't even tell you for you to come. Shoot. But I'm hosting an event on Saturday, y'all. It's from 4 to 10. It's a memorial event for Akir Muhammad. I had his mom on the platform. She told her son's story. This will be the second year that I'm hosting it. Absolutely amazing event. It's not a bunch of crying and all that. No, we have a good time, party at the end. It's just an amazing event to have. So with that being said, if you would like to come, it's at Black Wall Street here in Georgia. Let me know. I will send you all the details. I will send you guys all the details. And it's from 4 to 10. Okay, 4 to 10. Baby, we finna turn up and have a good time celebrating the Kier baby. All right. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about that. Dang. All right, we're out of here, y'all. Why did I show that? Our 2-week spotlight. That's what I meant to show. All right, Charlotte, I love you. We finna end the show, y'all. Charlotte, you can go on ahead and bring yourself down when I hit play. But we finna end the show with our commercial break, y'all. It's gonna tell you we coming back, but we're not coming back. Okay. Bye. Hey y'all, it's your girl Demisses. Demisses with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can call me Miss Peachy. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight on Peachy News Edition. One of my favorite editions, because we have the families that come on. So if you are a special guest family on tonight, thank you so much for joining us. And most importantly, thank you for trusting me with your loved one's story. We also got my co-host Jason. What's up, Jason? And we also have our counselor lady, Miss Charlotte. Hey, boo. Thank y'all so much again for joining us each and every Wednesday, where we turn our platform into the family's platform. So make sure y'all tune in 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time on Roku TV live, also live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. I love you guys, but we gotta get back to the show. Oh yeah, we're going back.